Hello everyone! We're back again for another topic. Are you ready for another learning session? Now let's get started! Welcome to English class! I hope everyone's doing great! Today's lesson, we will discuss using adverbs to convey emotional response or reaction to an issue. Here are the objectives. First, define adverbs. Second, recognize the different types of adverbs. Third, explain how adverbs are used as persuasive strategies. And fourth, construct a short persuasive essay responding to an issue that demonstrates the effective use of persuasive strategies using adverbs. Now let us begin by completing the sentences using one of the words inside the parentheses. Number 1. He works very hard. It's not blank that he's always tired. Number 2. The teacher's explanation was blank. Most of the students didn't understand it. Number 3. The lecture was blank. I fell asleep. Number 4. She blank dusted the brownies with a layer of powdered sugar before serving. And number 5. Grandma's crystal vase is a priceless antique that must be handled. Looking back to what we have learned in our previous discussion, let us speak out the adjectives in the following sentences. 1. Grandma's room I regarded as a dark den of primitive rites and practices. 2. She had 2 wobbly old candlesticks. 3. Grandma lit 2 white candles and waved her hands over the flames. 4. Grandma kept her room clean and tidy. 5. She had a very impressive hope chest covered with a shawl and on her dresser a hairbrush and comb. 6. There was a plain rocking chair under a lamp so she could read her prayer book. 7. And on an end table beside the chair was a flat box packed with medicinal leaf that was shredded like tobacco. 8. This was the centerpiece of her most consistent and mysterious ritual. 9. She removed the lid from this blue box and turned it on its back and used it to burn a pinch of the leaf. 10. It made tiny pops and hisses as it burned. Now let's discuss what is an adverb. An adverb is a word used to modify a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. Take a look at the following examples. Now let's move on to the kinds of adverb. First, we have adverb of time. An adverb of time tells us when something is done or happens. We use it at the beginning or at the end of a sentence. We use it as a form of emphasis when we place it at the beginning. Adverb of place. An adverb of place tells us where something is done or happens. We use it after the verb, direct object, or at the end of a sentence. Adverbs of place include words such as above, below, here, outside, over there, under, and upstairs. Adverb of manner. An adverb of manner tells us how something is done or happens. Most adverbs of manner end in ly such as badly, happily, sadly, slowly, quickly, and others that include well, hard, and fast. Adverb of degree. An adverb of degree tells us the level or extent that something is done or happens. It includes words such as almost, much, nearly, quite, really, so, to, very, etc. Adverb of frequency. An adverb of frequency tells us how often something is done or happens. Words used as adverbs of frequency include again, almost, always, ever, frequently, generally, hardly ever, nearly always, never, occasionally, often, rarely, seldom, sometimes, twice, and usually. Now here's our first activity. Identify the adverb in each sentence. Choose the correct letter. Number 1. Don't speak loudly. We are in the church. Number 2. Don't worry. You will hear from us soon. Number 3. I had a strange experience yesterday. Number 4. I wanted to talk to her, but she hastily left the room. 5. This has been going on for a while. Let's have another one. Complete the second sentence using an adverb formed from the underlined word in the first sentence. Number 1. The underlined word is loud. Number 2. The underlined word is fluent. Number 3. The underlined word is angry. Number 5. The underlined word is careless. Number 5. The underlined word is awful. Number 6. The underlined word is wonderful. Number 7. The underlined word is quiet. Number 8. The underlined word is graceful. Number 9. The underlined word is simple. And number 10. The underlined word is patient. Let us remember that adverbs modify verbs, adjectives, or other adverbs. They can add to or change the meaning of a word. A great way to spot adverbs is to look for words that end in ly. Now for our final assessment, let us complete the sentences by writing the appropriate adverb. Number 1. She blank answered the police officer's questions. Number 2. At the end of a long day, she blank headed to bed. Number 3. Grandma's crystal vase is a priceless antique that must be handled blank.
I gave you my heart.